We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Stranger Things Science Camp Issue 4. This is a 2020 miniseries from Dark Horse Comics. Written by Jody Houser, pencils by Edgar Salazar, inks by Keith Champagne, colors by Marissa Louise, letters by Nate Piekos of Blambot, cover by Viktor Kalvachev. Cover's well done. It does relate to what's going on. Edited by Spencer Cushing. Assistant editor Connor Knudsen. So a small group of the kids, 4 of them specifically, are going after the murderer, or who they think is a murderer, and Dustin is sort of leading the group. Meanwhile, the counselors are having their own dilemma, trying to figure out what's going on, and that's when one of the counselors is attacked by the person in the Einstein mask. But they didn't expect the kids to be there, and we get a resolution to what's going on, and Dustin has to postpone his Dungeons & Dragons game. We get the usual rah-rah girl power because the girl needs to be validated repeatedly and told how she's braver than Dustin because she said something first. And all the guys act like children because this is modern day and men can't be leaders anymore. That wasn't even the worst part of the book. More annoying for me was the fact that the story is totally pointless and is really just a Scooby-Doo story that goes nowhere until the very end of the first couple issues, and then the resolution is just kind of half-hearted slapdash together. The art's a little better in this one, but people still look pretty rigid and the artist needs to work on necks. But he's got lips down pretty well, so he's ahead of most of Marvel's artists. So overall, the art has improved over the course of the book, at least I think so. Still looks a little rigid and needs to work on necks occasionally, but the story was just boring and didn't really have anything to do with anything. Once again, it's trapped by the continuity of the TV show, and you're left with this meandering plot that doesn't really go anywhere and isn't particularly exciting. In fact, it's quite boring. It had potential at the beginning, but it was dragged out enough that I was a little worried about it. And once you get to the final issue, you really have every reason to be disappointed and all your fears are justified because it's just a Scooby-Doo story and it's super boring. So I'm not going to recommend this. It was a waste of time and money. The paper quality is also trash. It's actually worse than Marvel's, I think. So you're not getting your value for the dollar. Get it out of a quarter bin or some equally cheap method, but I would not pay anywhere near cover price for it. It's just not worth it. That'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links to my Patreon, Streamlabs, and Teespring store are in the description. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.